Steiner, we are joined now by the newly elected head of the Colorado Republican Party, Craig Steiner, who was the former party chair in Douglas County. It was a couple of weeks ago that your state central committee elected you to lead this party back from the wilderness, Craig. So as you assess the situation tonight, particularly in this tight race for governor, what message do you think Republican primary voters are sending?
They're definitely sending a mixed message, because on one hand, we have a very experienced Barbara Kirkmeyer with a lot of experience as a commissioner and in the state legislature. At the same time, we have a very similar number of people that are looking for an outsider. And so that'll be an interesting bridge to build here.
Right, that's going to be your job, and it's been the inevitable job of the last 4 or 5 Republican Party chairs in Colorado, which is to heal the fractures within your party, the fissures that have broken apart based on personality and on policy and on strategy and everything else. I imagine in a lot of ways your job would have been easier if one candidate had run away with it tonight. But you are going to have to convince everybody to row in the same direction, knowing that you are rowing upstream in November.
Indeed, it's definitely a lot of work. I think we can do it. We've definitely had our fights over the years, and they're ongoing. Maybe we can unify the party in beating me up instead of our candidates. But I think we will have a very good candidate coming out of this tonight. And either way, each of the leading candidates brings something to the table. So I think we'll be well positioned.
Joined by a newly elected GOP state chair, Craig Steiner of Douglas County. Craig, Congresswoman Lauren Boebert was on with us earlier tonight, and she said that Milot Quiros's impending victory in Denver, the first socialist that Colorado has ever sent to Congress, is a gift to Republicans. I don't disagree with her logic, but I do wonder if your party, with respect, has the ability to unwrap the gift, let alone use it.
It's a valid question. I think we will. I think maybe electing a socialist even in Denver is a bridge too far for Colorado. So you're right. We definitely have to actually unwrap that gift, but I'm glad that we were given that gift.
What do you say to Coloradans, in closing here, who have written off your party, right? Your party has not been competitive in statewide races in a decade. Colorado continues to shift to the left with tonight's results. What do you say to folks who aren't even considering your candidates as viable contenders anymore?
Sure. Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Like you said, we've sort of been out in the wilderness for about a decade. And for about a decade, people have been seeing that Colorado is going in the wrong direction. I saw a recent poll not more than a few weeks ago that more than 50% think that Colorado is going in the wrong direction. So I think we just need to make sure that people understand that there is a cause and effect here. And if they're not happy with the way things are going, maybe it's time to look at some other candidates.
Well, I will say, if I'm allowed to have an opinion on this, a positive first step is that we now have a Republican Party chair who will come on 9 News and take questions and engage in conversation. Craig Steiner, I appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.